Yo, I'm doing the pod at work right now, so I'm just gonna finish up my NFC team playoff prediction, how it's gonna turn out. Um, like I said yesterday, shout out to the Eagles for winning the Super Bowl, and I believe they will not repeat, but make their players win the division. They're running it back with the same squad. They picked up John Michie on the trade, so that's like a fourth receiver who's from Alabama, so he's good. Um, they got AJ Dillon backing up Saquon. Dude's a monster goal line situation, big back. Pause. Adore Jackson they picked up as a DB, so now they got Adore, Cooper DeJean, Quentin Mitchell, good DBs. So yeah, I feel like the Eagles will win the NFC East, followed by the Commanders, who with Jaden Daniels last year made a good rookie start, made the playoffs, played real good. Good defense. They re-signed Terry McLaurin. I don't know, their running game's gonna fall off because they lost. They traded Brian Robinson to the 49ers. I don't know why, but they still got Austin Eckler and Rodriguez. Shout out him. The bloodline. Not really, but still got old man Bobby Wagner. Not old, but great linebacker. So yeah, I see the Commanders finishing 2. Now with the Cowboys trading Micah Parsons, I feel like the Giants are gonna finish 3rd and the Cowboys finish last. I don't like the Giants because I'm a Jets fan, so there's always us against them. But I feel like with the defensive line they got now, with Dexter Lawrence and Brian Burns, Thibodeau, Abdul Carter now, I think it's hard to block all of them at a time. So as long as Russell Wilson keeps the ball turning over, and I don't think he throws a long ball as much, or he didn't last year as much, so he kind of like thinks and doinks it. I mean, you just got to cover Malik Neighbors, and then you might have a chance against them. So, but I see them finishing 3rd, and the Cowboys finishing 4th, just because their defense lost their best player, and they couldn't stop the run before. So now, I feel like they're gonna regress defensive wise. They still got Dak, and they picked up Pickens and CeeDee Lamb. I mean, but they can't try to outscore everybody because eventually the defense got to make stops. So Eagles, Commanders, Giants, Cowboys. So then the NFC North. Now that the Packers got Micah Parsons and they made their playoffs last year, Jordan Love, waiting for his time, waiting for Aaron Rodgers for a while, then finally getting this chance and been real good, been making the playoffs. Young team, young receivers. Picking up Josh Jacobs last year was a good pickup. Now they got Micah Parsons. They lost that year as Lander, but they're still good defense. So doesn't mean will they pass the Lions because Aiden Hutchinson was out last year, so now he's fully healthy this year. So does that mean that the Packers are going to pass the Lions because they got Micah Parsons? No, I don't think so. I still think the Lions win the division. Jahmyr Gibbs, outstanding running back. I seen in a recent interview that the Jets OGM, Joe Douglas, was saying that he was going to draft Jahmyr Gibbs, that if he wasn't taken before, that the Jets would have got him. But of course, you can say that now. It didn't happen. So what's the point of saying, no, you have the job, you're not the GM no more. So just saying what you could have done or would have done. But yeah, Lions still got hell of a players. Laporta, Jamison Williams, St. Brown, now Aiden Hutchinson coming back. So I still think it's the Lions division to win. Packers 2nd. J.J. McCarthy is coming off of an injury, so he didn't really play in the NFL yet. So he's basically being a rookie quarterback against, even though they just picked up Adam Thielen, they still got Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Aaron Jones. I still think it's the Bears who will finish ahead of them. So the Bears finished 3rd. Caleb Williams, not living up to the #1 pick last year, but they got Ben Johnson, offensive coordinator. They let Keenan Allen go, so this, but now they had the rookie last year, Aduzier and DJ Moore. They got Loveland and Cole Kmet at tight end, so their offense should put up numbers next year, or this year. So I got the Bears and the Vikings finishing 4th. NFC South, always the weakest division in the NFL. It's like the AFC South. Somebody gotta win. Somebody gotta make the playoffs in that league. So I feel like Bucks will win it again. Bucks and Falcons, of course. Now Michael Penix finally getting the starting job. Even though they still got Kirk Cousins waiting behind him if he gets hurt, but Kirk Cousins is not the same Kirk Cousins before. So Michael Penix with the do-rag, never take it off. His waves must be sick or he must be bald. I don't know why he's always with a do-rag on, but salute to him. But, they got a good B.J. Robinson, probably a #1 pick, top 5 fantasy player. Drake London, Kyle Pitts, they're probably going to trade or haven't panned out for him. But, I think the Falcons will finish 2nd. Panthers 3rd. Bryce Young, they started winning last year. Matter of fact, I started taking the Panthers with a couple of upsets at the end of the year. And they pulled through and won games. So Panthers finished 3rd, and the Saints should have just kept or bring back Jameis Winston because they're starting Spencer Rattler and they got a backup rookie as a QB2 when they could have drafted Shedeur Sanders. But I like Kellen Moore, the offensive coordinator. Chris Olave coming back from an injury. Dude gets busy. Hope he gets traded to the Jets because that whole Ohio State thing, Chris Olave, Garrett Wilson, Justin Fields, that would be great if the Jets could do whatever to get him because their team is not going to be good. They should get him. So, that's the NFC South. And the NFC West, my surprise team, the Rams. I see Matthew Stafford having back problems, but if he stays healthy, I see the Rams winning that division. I know it's been the 49ers division for a while, but the 49ers had plenty of chances to win the Super Bowl, get to the Super Bowl, but they never went over the hump. Now they lost Debo, they lost Ayuk is hurt, McCaffrey's been not the same since a couple of years, he's been hurt. But the Rams, honestly, got Devontae Adams. The Rams, honestly, almost beat the Eagles last year. If it wasn't for the snow during the game, who knows how that game turns out. They was there to the end, dome team or outside nice weather team to play in the snow in the playoffs. It wasn't an easy thing, but they played them close. And I think they make noise this year and win a division with the 49ers coming to 2nd. The Seahawks coming in 3rd, even though I don't trust Sam Darnold. But I just think the Cardinals is Kyler Murray's not the guy for them. Maybe we should have went to play baseball. Not saying he's not a good quarterback, but Rams finishing 1st, 49ers 2nd, Seahawks 3rd, Cardinals 4th. Breakout player, Puka Nuka. Breakout team, Rams going deep, making the playoffs, winning the division, going far in the playoffs. Disappointment team, the Cowboys, because, I don't know how long people are going to be Cowboys fans for. I get it. They're your team, but they're just like the Yankees, the Lakers. They're just, I don't know who said they're America's team. That's what people say, but I ain't my team. Never been my team. I hated them, if anything. Because they always get they got the owner like George Steinbrenner, like Jerry Buss. They're known for their owner, for their logo, for their team, back in the 90s or whatever. But they haven't won in a while, and now they just got worse because defense got worse. So I see the Cowboys having a disappointing year. I don't know how good it's going to go for CeeDee Lamb being on a losing team. And George Pickens, now they got throw the ball to him or to CeeDee Lamb, because wide receivers are divas. So if they don't get the ball, they're gonna complain. So yeah, I'm doing this pod at work, which I ain't supposed to do. Shout out my job. I'm taking my break doing this pod. I'm not working. It's my break, half an hour. Everybody's entitled to it. Take your break. Don't work 8 hours and not take a break, or work 10 hours and not take a break. You should take your break all the time, because they don't care. So yeah, that's my NFC East predictions. I said this week, or this every Sunday, I'm gonna start doing a football pod to do my bets of who I'm taking. I said yesterday that I know a guy who does sheets. So if you want sheets to do, you should hit me up and let me know. I can connect you with him. So the more the better. The chances to win. You got to be in it to win it. So yeah, I was also thinking to myself, how come there's no good sports movies anymore? Like I remember growing up and still, until now, the Any Given Sundays, the Friday Night Lights, even Gridiron Gang, the good football, the program, the good football movies. Even back in the days growing up, the Little Giants. I just felt like there was always, I can't forget the goat of it. Remember the Titans. Shout out the squad I grew up with. I think we went to Corner Town Center to watch that movie. I could be mistaken, but if my guys growing up can remind me, did we go see the movie in the Corner Town Center? Remember the Titans? I just felt like they don't make sports movies football movies like that no more. Like football is the ultimate team sport. It's like the only sport that I guess I may be wrong, because I played organized basketball. I played organized softball, not organized baseball. But football is the only sport, in my opinion, just seeing it through my eyes in the NFL, in the college, and high school playing, and that it gives you chills. Like I remember playing football, right, and we're in the locker room before a game, and our assistant coach, shout out Mr. Rivers, gave a speech, right? And after the speech, you felt like going to a war with him, running through a war with him. You felt like, yo, we are gonna kill these guys. Like you get the chills, you get the knocking on your helmet, knocking on your pads. Let's go. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying that you can't get that in any other sport, but I just feel like football brings it out of you. It's like a war, and I wasn't even getting into the game, and that shit had me amped up just to sit on the bench. But shout out football, man. It was more than just. Maybe it started off as something that I was doing because I loved football and my friends were doing it, but going through it all, the practices, the getting your equipment, the wearing your jersey on jersey day, the carrying your equipment home, I started from 7th grade, so in 7th grade we mad little, taking a bus with our equipment, waiting at the bus stop with our equipment, looking at the helmet, putting the mouthpiece on. I mean, I was by no far the best football player at all, but at least I could have that memory of playing football those 4 years. I wish I would have played 6, but I made a decision to move out of Ossining to Beacon, and that shit was. Shout out to Beacon, shout out Bulldog, shout out class of 2003. Even if y'all don't remember me, I was there for 2 years and then left. Thanks for showing me love, everybody who did it in Beacon, but damn, I should have stayed in Ossining, man, because I grew up with dudes were my mans. Dudes used to come to my crib, knock on my door. Some dudes would just knock on my door and come up. They knew my mom's name, I knew their mom's name. They knew my family, I knew their family. They was like my family. And for some reason, I don't know. I took that shit for granted. Like, I don't know what happened. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, a little bit of me was thinking, like, I don't know. I thought moving somewhere else, I could become a different person than I was in Ossining. Like, like I say to this day to my boy now, Ski, shout out Ski. Um, I always thought I never got a chance in basketball. Like, it was already cemented how far I can go, my potential could go. Like, I was never gonna play high school ball. I was never even gonna try out because everybody ahead of me was so good, or maybe they were so good. I don't know. I never played them one on one or tried to prove that I was better than them. So like the teams were already set. So I felt like, yo, I'm just gonna move somewhere else and get a shot. And believe it or not a lot of people were with me in school. Not a lot of people were with me in ball. I mean, when I ball at the parks or whatever. And fuck it, this is why you have situations like this where you can go talk your shit. I was okay, man. I swear to God, if it wasn't for failing class in seventh grade I tried out for modified basketball, didn't make it. They only picked three seventh graders. I don't need to call out people's names, but they picked three seventh graders. Shout out to them. They were all good guys, cool guys, good basketball players. So they picked three seventh graders. Eighth grade, for sure, out of everybody, they was gonna pick a lot of seventh graders. So eighth grade was my chance. Tryout comes before tryouts even start. Coach Chadwick yells out, "Ba names." I'm like, what the hell's going on? Can't try out, you fail class. What? Oh man. So couldn't make the modified team. So 9th and 10th grade, I used to go to open runs in high school. I remember a couple of times with the JV team or whatever like that. So just to prepare myself to try out, and failed again. Couldn't try out for the team. Not saying that I would have made it, but so yeah. Then my brother, shout out Gotch, wrestled. So he was like, "Yo, Ann, since you're not playing ball," he's probably saying, like, "Yo, so you're not gonna make the team. Come wrestle." Wrestled for 2 weeks. I'm not saying that I could have been good or I could have been bad, but I wrestled for 2 weeks and I ended up quitting. First sport I ever quit. So I can't say that I'm not a quitter because I quit wrestling. Shit just wasn't for me. It's very strenuous on your body, what they put themselves through, cutting weight, rolling around the mat, getting slammed or getting hemmed up or whatever like that. It's very coming out and seeing everybody 1v1. Very, very tough sport. Shout out to everybody who wrestled. So yeah, I quit. And then going into my junior year in Ossining, ready to finally make it to varsity to play football. And that summer before two-a-days started, I just moved to Beacon. It's like one of those movies where you move to a new town or new school and you become the guy. And I moved to Beacon and just became another guy. I wasn't the guy. I remember in the beginning I sat by myself at lunch. I think I sat on the floor next to the water fountain. I don't even know. Maybe I was sat in the bathroom when I moved to Beacon first time. Dolo. And now that I know now, all those friends that I had, all those relationships I built was way more important than me trying to be a basketball star, a football star, trying to have that moment when I'm coming out with the basketball uniform for the high school. Like, I won't change my life how it is now. I'm in a good spot. Got my daughter, got my girl, got a good job, got a place to live, roof over my head, got a, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that if at that moment I should have took, not, I should have took more, but clearly I was young, so I didn't know. I should have took those friendships more. I should have cherished those friendships more, because there was some good dudes who, like I said, man, dudes was, at that moment, dudes was like my brothers, man. Niggas get down, niggas would fight, niggas would bang with me, niggas would help me out if I fall, and they pick me up. Niggas have my back, man. Shout out to them dudes, man. Even though, what I'm saying, we don't talk now because of me, because I'm just on some shit. I moved from the town, I missed out and shit, and I'm saying, I pray for you and your families. Y'all got kids now, wives. You know what I'm saying? I salute to y'all, man. I always wish nothing but health and prosperity to y'all, man. Always. So yeah, that was crazy. This came from a sports podcast to me just talking, and that's why I really wanted to start this, man, because I feel like I'm already 41 years old, and I've been so silent on stuff that's affected me, or just silent on just in general. Like, y'all know me, if people know me, I don't talk a lot. I kind of let everybody else, or I kind of let life happen. I'm in there why it's happening, and just head down, mouth quiet, and let it happen. So this is my opportunity to speak, man. Shout out to smartphones and YouTube and hitting something right there where it can record, and I can show this. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't even know if I'm doing this for the views. I might be doing this for brain exercise, or for mental release. Like, just speaking, man, because it's not, as much as I said, it's about sports for me, and I love sports, and I started this off talking about football and my teams, or the NFC teams, who I think is going to make the playoffs and win the division. It don't just have to be about sports, because I got a lot of stuff on my mind besides sports. So this is 22 minutes. So I'm gonna try to do a half hour. Shout out my guides, man. My softball, not my softball team, but I played on a softball team a couple years ago. Dope logo, just stood with the hat, wear it. You can see it's still fresh. That means that means the ball never went to me. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out softball though, man. That's a good sport to play, man. If you're older and you still want to be active and stuff, like, that football club that be going out, about like a 37 or 40 and up adult football league, like with equipment and tackling and all that shit. Like, that shit crazy. I won't do that shit right now. But softball or adult basketball, if people want to still be in shape, hit me up for adult basketball, man. I'm in the league right now. I'm running like LeBron James, like my 19th season in the adult basketball league. Always looking for players. You can come with your own team. Let me know. It's at 9 to 10 o'clock games across the bridge, but shit. Or just in your area, man. Stay active, man. Play ball if you love it. Play ball if you want to do something with your friends besides stuff that's not productive. I'm not saying that any advice you have to do might be productive for you, because it helps you, but just there's gonna be a time when you physically can't do things like play ball. So yeah, join a softball league, join an adult basketball league, join a bowling league, make a podcast, speak your mind. I mean, you only got one life, man. Time keeps on going, man. Like I said, I'm 41, and there's just a lot of stuff I want to say besides sports, man. And maybe with the other guys, I was doing the pod what I couldn't, because shit get, you know what I'm saying? we would not want to get controversial or not want to, but it was more of just about love, man. But I'm not saying that what I'm not saying is not about love, but there's also shit I just gotta get off my chest, man. So, like I said, besides the football shit, that whole shit about Ossining, man. Shout out to my moms, rest in peace. But shout out to the fam, shout out to my girl, shout out to my daughter. But shout out to Ossining, man. Thank y'all for the childhood, for the memories. Thank y'all for everybody who was a part of it. Cause I don't regret not living there and growing up there, man. That shit gave me the best times of my life, man. So, yeah. Holla.